continue here for mid one. Just wants to be in a better position to hit those raises. While all this is going on, they do end up finding Celery down bottom, and now Crystallis without the spin could be in some trouble as well. No healing ward either. This is going to be a double kill for the Beastmaster. 33 finding 2. And that is not good news for Mouz, because that means the Helm of the Dominator is going to be coming out very early. Slow is rather nasty. While this is going on up top, they find Mouz once again. Very surprised that they found him under his tier 1, but I guess that's Whitemon with the brain sap. 2 points in it, actually. Speaking of pressure, down bottom, 33. Pressuring the tier 1, in fact, nearly taking it super early on. And once again, Whitemon's there with the Nightmare to try and protect Ahri. Ahri will be hit by one Razor, so he is slowed up. Mid 1 needs another raise, and he will find it. He takes down the Hoodwink. And Whitemon gonna be next. The Arcane Rune from mid 1 enabling him to throw out these razors very frequently. Nice cookie as well by Celery. Secures the kill on the second support. But the tier 1 tower, it's gone. Here. Perhaps see if he can set something up onto BZM. Mid 1 in the meantime will clear up the stacks. Yamish hits level 5. Look at the rotations coming in. 33 just going to commit the roar here for the Snapfire. But there's the Snowball actually protecting from the Dragon Knight stun. Although he might have just exchanged Celery's life for his own. As mid 1 going to be nightmared up. They don't have any stuns for him. There's the Requiem flying through. It's an ancient Black Dragon underneath the tier 2. And the Infest will kill off the Snapfire. Pure gets the kill. And the mid tier 1 also going to be dropping. This is the pace we were talking about. 33. You give him an inch, he's going to take a mile off of you. And he's halfway towards the Helm of the Overlord already. The Siege Creep dies, and that should call off this push coming in. Boom also rotates in on the Dragon Knight. In fact, he's found BZM here. Stun's going to delay the spear from coming through, but there's a spear at last, along with the kisses. They should be able to find the Dragon Knight. Surviving on a sliver of HP, but not for long. Boom gets the kill eventually. There's a very valuable pick up there for the side of Mouz. Though, seems like neither mid 1 nor Crystallis was a part of it. Start, yeah. Making some plays across the map. I hear an SF Requiem coming through. It's actually onto Pure, who has dropped very, very low. The Lifestealer wandered into the triangle area, and Boom's gonna be here soon, so they will be able to find the kill. And mid 1, that's a near solo kill coming in from him. I guess he just spotted Pure walking up the high ground, and also there's always the potential snowball save from the Tusk, so don't have to worry about that. Boom standing on the high ground. The Helm of the Overlord creep will break the smoke, and Boom blinks out. The ward is spotted by Yamish, but he's going to pay for trying to deward it with his life. BZM picks up that kill. And now Tundra can tier 2. It's just going to drop. Lots of map control being lost early on here. This is going to be an uphill battle for the side of Mouz. As Boom spots out Ahri, commits the arena. It's going to be a very dead Hoodwink, but Tundra are walking up here. 33 inside, rather Pure inside 33's creep. Boom will be caught by the Nightmare. He's not going to be going anywhere. Caught by the Hawk. Mid 1 thinks about committing the Requiem, but decides against it. Yeah, not too good. They don't really know where the side of Tundra are or what they're doing. So Pure showing down bottom, and well, speaking of the bottom lane, Crystal is going to be caught out. Didn't manage to pop the spin in time. The initiation was rather instant. So they take down the Juggernaut. And now up top, 33. And mid 1's got a haste rune. This might actually be a really good fight for the side of Mouz if they manage to find two, and indeed they do. It's the two supports on the side of Tundra. Requiem plus Arena, a combo as old as time. Ever since the hero was introduced, and they just might find one more here. BZM in some trouble on the Dragon Knight. Pure coming in though on the Lifestealer with the Infest, but he's lost his ally, and they've only found Celery. 33 will help clean up the Snapfire, but that's about it. Boom! What the fuck? That spear literally, okay, it somehow finds 33. Didn't look like it should have connected, but now there's no longer an Infest available. Crystallis goes in with the Omni Slash. That's 33 dead and Pure. Just trying to run away on the Lifestealer. Mid 1 getting himself a double kill. A very good fight for Mouz. Top though. Yam is dropping low as Tundra look to try and get something done now that there is no Requiem Arena or Omni Slash. Mortimer's Kiss is also on cooldown. Pure having a hard time finding a proper target though. He will settle for Celery eventually. Doesn't have mana for the Rage though. He needs to be careful. There's the Fiend's Grip coming through from the Bane, but it's going to be dispelled thanks to the spin. And Pure's going to lose his life. That's all because he did not have mana for the Rage. Yamis sacrifices himself to try and keep this fight going, and it works out just fine. But what a bushwhack coming in from Ari, landing onto 3. Completely changes the trajectory of this fight as now buybacks come in from the Tusk. Boom trying to survive as he gets attacked by a bunch of creeps. Even the neutral's going to be a part of Blast Slam foe. Spear connected, but the fear actually pushed Ari away, so Ari is fine, but, well, Tundra, they're not. They ended up losing 2 more on top of the lifestealer there. And Yamich, sure, he's got to buy back, but that's completely fine. Now you're going to get the Torment and potentially the shot for the Tusk or the Snapfire. Perfect rune as well to do it with. Mid one picks up the Ant damage rune. This could be difficult here. Tundra, they've got a very good ward. Mid one though, his smoke's gonna break and they don't actually see him under the Observer ward. Ari hit by the triple raise, but the Solar Crest keeping him alive along with the evasion coming in from the Scurry. He's gonna get away. In the meantime though, BZM not gonna be so lucky. He gets found by the rest of Mouz and Ari survives, but his Crystal is trying to put this Aegis to good use by going high ground super early on. They've already forced the clip out from Tundra. This Crystallis now looks to apply some pressure on the top lane instead. They're gonna get started though, with a very nice bushwhack actually coming in from Ari. Crystallis, however, surviving with the Blade Fury for now. There's the roar out onto the Shadow Fiend, but the arena is gonna get popped. Omni Slash bouncing around, but Boom is dead in the meantime. Juggernaut comes out of the Omni Slash to instantly get gripped. Midmonstone holding on to the Requiem though. He's got the BKB at the ready, looking to go in and pop it, but not gonna be that straightforward. Finally, let's lose off the Requiem. Stuns out, but the BKB will help him TP out. Yamich gonna be fine as well. The rest of Tundra, or rather Mouz, get away, excuse me. Rolling here. Got another roar coming back off, coming back up in about 20 seconds. In the meantime, Yamich, she's found the Bane. Mid one's gonna find another kill. Going for the Scythe of Wise next on the SF. There's the Infest. Not what? Huh? What the fuck was Pure thinking there? He exits the creeps, Rage TP's out, gets spotted by what the hell's going on here? Hey, mid lane, oh, the initiation a little bit off by BZM. He hits the silence first, so Boom, it's time to react to the Dragon Tail. And now mid one blinking in, triple raises once again. BZM dropping very, very low. No chance to pop the BKB because the chain stuns are there. Now the arena is laid out as well. Ari is going to be in some trouble. Double barriers, very helpful though, and they are missing auto attacks thanks to the Scurry, but eventually he's going to be caught by the Cookie and taken down. And that's BZM and Ari dead for the next 40 seconds. So Crystallis, to the high ground we go. No glyph available. It's just going to come back up here for the side of Tundra. So they might hold on to the melee rack still. But Pure's looking to go in onto Yamich. Yamich with the punch will buy some time. But the Infest is there from Pure. Looking to get away. Aghanim Scepter at the ready. As, Boom, a little bit of a whip on the spear there. 33 considered popping the roar, but decides against it. Another shard, spit off the mark, but Mouz, they got what they were looking for, which was the set of fracks, and they're gonna back off. If you could find him in the roar, you could take down Crystallis, but it'll be a tough ask regardless. Well, second row shot of the game is up. Tormentor still standing, but Mouz busy with the important objective. BZM looking for the initiation. It's straight on top of Yamich, but there's the spear coming in. Pure actually did not pop the Rage. He is dead, and there's the Mortimer's Kiss is now flying through as Tundra are all on the run. 33 desperately trying to retreat, but he's slowed down by the Scotty. There's the Cookie coming in. It's going to catch the Beastmaster. He's going to fall as well, and the entire time mid one didn't even pop the Requiem. Beautiful plays coming out of Boom as he catches out the Lifestealer. And they're going to be forcing out some buybacks from the side of Tundra. 24k net worth lead for them. And down bottom, BZM, hello? Sleeping at the wheel or what? Why was he still there? He knew that Mouz was back in the Rosh pit. He decides to show himself bottom and push out that lane and gets found by Yamich. Crystallis looking to hammer in the final nail in the coffin though. The Bay looking to buy some time with the Enfeeble. BZM goes in with the initiation, but there's no real follow-up coming through. He's X'd up, the Requiem let loose, the DK is gonna fall. Infest was there from Pure, but it doesn't help him survive, and with the Omni Slash, they're gonna lose the Lifestealer and the Dragon Knight, both dead without buyback. GG's get dropped. Tundra tap out in game number 1 as Mouz continue with their momentum from the previous series. BZM. 10 stacks the napalm though. Mid one has to be a bit careful here. BZM's got the bottle, should be okay in the region department. Down bottom, disruption out onto Celery, but he's fine. It's actually in the mid lane where BZM gets first blood with the help of that flame break. A lot of HP, but the healing ward's coming back up, so he should be fine. 33 also flying out the south. Velma Fineville now done. It's mid lane. Whitemon in some trouble on the Jakiro, but Midmon's dropping low. He's got the wand, but they will end up losing the Leshrac to find this Jakiro. BZM able to get that kill. Yamich desperate to try and get a return kill here, but he's not going to be able to do so. Doesn't have a wand either, so he needs to leave BZM the hell alone. And BZM already level 5 on that Batrider. Down bottom, the Crystallis in some trouble here. And he's gonna fall. There was a disruption into the Disseminate, which is enough to take him down. Are you catching Crystallis by surprise there, perhaps? His facet, which makes it so that he's probably gonna be buying, imagine the Dagon at some point, a very good item with this build, because you do lose HP when you pop the Firefly, as Yamish looking like he's in some trouble. BZM looking to take the stacks as well. Midmon's coming through. This time around they might be able to find BZM, but he's got a region rune running and Yamcha is dropping low. He will fall. BZM picks up the kill with the Firefly. Now he's going to be able to heal back up, but Celery is TP'd up top. There's a decrep out onto Ahri, slowing him down. Celestial Hammer at the ready will be dropped. Ahri should fall, but he's surviving, somehow living through it all, and now BZM goes back in with the lasso. Pure joins in on the action. The Leshrac is dead again. Pure finds a double kill. Boom desperately trying to find one of these two supports. Is he even going to succeed? No, he is not. Yamich comes back from the grave, finds the Shadow Demon, but he must just be dying again here. BZM with the Firefly going to catch him out, and Tundra off to a very good start. This game is looking really dog shit for the side of Mouz. Gonna take a lot of work from Mouz up there to come back in this one. And mid lane, they're not gonna make mid one's life any easier. The disruption is there, Disseminate as well, and with all that extra damage coming in, my game is gonna freeze. Is that my internet? Okay, no, that's not my internet, that is just the game. Mid one has died while this is going on. And BZM, oh my god, nearly dies, but smoke keeps him alive. Tundra doing a lot of work. Crystallis drops the Omni Slash onto a lone Shadow Demon who should be falling here. But Ahri will find 2 bounty heroes before that happens. Crystallis does get the kill though. 33 in the meantime, done with the Helm Dome. He's got a friend to work with now as well. It's gonna be the Ghost Creep. As BZM now looks to turn his attention towards Crystallis down bottom. Spin coming back off cooldown in a bit. Yamch is there with the snowball buying some time. Rotation coming in from Celery as BZM. It's going to be fine. Crystallis still holding on to the spin and doesn't seem like Tundra going to be able to find much here. 33's Coast desperately looking for the healing ward. Pure's going to come in. They're from the gate now. And this gang just got a whole lot more doable. 33 trying to focus down another one, but there's a Solar Guardian coming through. They'll still find the Tusk, however, with Boom's rotation. They might be able to find some return kill. Buyback coming in from the Tusk as they want to punish the side of Tundra, and this is exactly the kind of thing you're looking to avoid. Pure TP's out on the Ursa. BZM flies away, so that buyback doesn't do all that much. Really good Solar Guardian from Boom, but they only find that one kill. Hell, the top tier 1 will be taken here by Pure. Closing in on that Battle Fury, hasn't died a single time. Gonna drop down the net worth charts, and there you go. Batrider sitting on top. Speaking of which, Celery in the mid lane, a victim of the lasso, is going to be dropping. Demonic Purge committed as well. Pure comes in, looking to find Yamich. Yamich trying to survive by TPing out, but he does not live. BZM gets a double kill and a monster kill streak. on the side of Mouz. We'll spot out that observer ward, take it down, and 33 gonna steal the ancient stack here. It is a triple stack, so fairly valuable. But looks like Mouz are looking to punish. BZM's in the area, however, it's not gonna be that simple or straightforward. Lasso's out, Decrep trying to keep the Leshrac alive, but he is dropping very, very low. Edict coming through, Pure makes quick work of the Disco Pony. And in the meantime, Boom on the back lines getting devastated by the Shadow Demon. Yamich survives the dunk, but BZM's damage is still a bit too much. Crystal is TP'd in, but he was a bit too late. Solar Guardian still at the ready from Boom if Tundra decide to overextend, but no. They're going to take the 2 free kills they found, the fact that they took away the Ancients, and they're happy. He's down bottom, the Dawnbreaker in some trouble. There's the lasso once again from BZM with the Arcane Rune, and Boom is just going to tick out to the Battle Hunger coming in from 33. Looks out from the side of Mouz. They would love to find BZM here on the Batrider. BZM, is he expecting this? The Firefly has timed out. Mid-1 smoke is going to break. They spot the Batrider, and the Leshrac blinks in the wrong direction. Yamich is going to see him. There's the Solar Guardian coming through. They will eventually find the bat, but at what cost? That's the big question here. Mid-1 perched up by Ari. 33 goes in with the call. They take down the Leshrac. Yamish trying to TP out. He will succeed. But now Pure has joined the party, and Boom has been left alone. No backup for him. He's dead. A dunk going the way of 33. You're probably going to be calling GG soon. Although 33... he is by himself here up in this top lane. If they could get an Omni Slash out, they could find the axe. There's the call, but it's not going to be enough. Crystallis gets the kill. A much needed one too at that. The axe is going to die. But I'm sure the side of Mouz know that even this is... Here a lasso though towards the mid lane. It is once again the Leshrac. Very quickly taken down by Pure. This Leshrac is not going to be that potent once that disruption is there for the save. Demonic Cleanse actually, not too sure it was out on. It's out on the Batrider. Okay, but the Omni Slash actually finds the Batrider super quickly. Mouz with a solid find, but can they disengage cleanly here? Pint of Insights there from 33. This creep's gonna die, and that's actually a lot of gold going the way of Mouz. They only lose their Tusk for it. I should get that Butterfly at a reasonable time. 33 doesn't even have the Blink tag. It actually went for the 4-star first. So there's the call out onto Crystallis. The chain stuns are gonna be there, but with the heal coming in from Celery, you're going to be able to find this Jog. I hear Pure going in onto Boom. Boom's going to be able to go to the high ground, but in the meantime, BZM all by himself once again. He's going to be found. It's another huge streak going the way of Mouz. They will lose their support for this, and 33 is trying to make them incur some more penalties. Another dunk. They will find the partner as Mid-1 in some trouble. He is also going to be dropping, so overall, this time around, Tundra make it very expensive to find BZM as Mouz lose 4. Yeah, Tundra get themselves the first set of racks in the game, 25 minutes in. There's Yamich going in with the Walrus Punch. Pure still has the Aghanim Scepter at the ready, but he's actually been blocked off by the shot. He will be asking for the 4-star. He will be able to get down to the low ground. There's the Omni Slash coming through with the Butterfly, but the disruptions there. Saves Pure's life for now, but Mid-1 jumping in on the Leshrac. Pure able to get away. I'm not too sure who the Walrus Punch was on coming in from Yamich. But they get something in turn here, Mouz, for the racks. They find 33. As okay, Pure is going to be spotted. He has the Aghanim Scepter, so doesn't have too much to worry about. The Demonic Cleanse laid out as well, going to protect him. There's 33 going in with the call, but once again, the Omni Slash out onto BZM. Boom goes in with that Solar Guardian trying to protect the Tusk, but he's not successful. And Rage on top of the disruption. That's actually a little bit rough now, so Mouz could maybe look to try and punish. Jakiro hold up in the S. 33 looks for a re-engage chance, but no, they're just going to leave a Whitemon to the Wolves here. As Mouz, they win a very convincing fight, but they did lose Yamich. If they could get Roshan off of the back of this, though, that could be huge. And oh, I hear another wall response. It's actually out onto the Shadow Demon. Ari caught under Observer Ward. He's also gonna fall. And that should be the Aegis going the way of Mouz. Tundra, you have made a couple of goof ups so far. But that last one could be really costly, as Mouz are gonna get themselves the Aegis here. 33, does he feel like fighting? No. Yamcha is going to go in on the Tusk, look to buy some time. BZM TPing in, so Yamcha will probably sacrifice his life, but they get the Roshan. Gem hits the deck though, and BZM looking for more. There's a lasso out onto the Dawnbreaker. Boom dropping low as well. Mid one goes in with the stun, but there's the Enrage, completely dispelling that effect. And Crystallis, uh-oh! He's taken down the once. The Aegis is not going to help him here. There's a stun with his name on it. It's called the Ice Spot as Crystallis trying to spin away, but Pure... Now the Enrage coming back off, cooldown in a bit. He's going to jump in, and there's the bash, cancelling the TP. Crystallis in some trouble. Tundra, for a moment they were looking like they weren't in the driver's seat, but catch the side of Mouz in the retreat from the Rosh Pit. Up top though, Pink's coming in. They do see mid one, courtesy of the Observer Ward. There's a Solar Guardian coming through. Banishes there. It'll keep BZM safe for now. 33 going in with the call. Looking to take down mid one dropping low. There's the Ice Spot. They've already lost Boom. They're going to lose Tusk. And they're going to lose mid one as Tundra find 3. And that's all thanks to this Observer Ward placed earlier by Whitemon. Back quite a punch, even if they end up finding Pure. Although it's not going to start that way. 33 is going to go completely wide on the call. As now BZM looking to find someone. Yamich hit by the Shiva's Guard. There's a snowball coming through. Walrus punch as well. Pure though in the meantime has found Crystallis. Crystallis dropping low. Solar Guardian comes through, but it's not enough. Crystallis dead for 84 seconds. Does have the buyback. As Boom tried to pop the Solar Guardian once again, but unsuccessful. He got bashed. He's dead. And Tundra, they're even going to find Celery here, who's trying to TP out, but the Ice Spot's there from Whitemon. They'll find the Pugna, and this is probably game. Buyback coming in from Celery. He wants to try and hold on here, but I think there's a snowball chance in hell of him doing anything at all. Okay, well, BZM does not respect the buyback potential from the Jug. Eats an Omni Slash for the Banish. Buys some time. He will still fall, and Tundra will still get Mega Creep. So with this buyback, the triple buyback rather, they only get a kill on the Batrider, and now Tundra can just choose to disengage, go for Roshan, get that Aegis, get the banner, cheese, refresher shard, the works, and BZM done with the Octarine Core on the Batrider. Oh, I hear a lasso. It's actually down bottom towards mid one, who is going to fall. BZM gets that kill pretty much by himself. Not even sure if he needed allies. Mid lane though, Omni Slash going through out onto Pure, but he's got the Aegis, the calls there, but the snowball saves even better. Crystallis, in the meantime, trying to stay alive with the Decrypt and the Healing Ward, along with the Life Drain. Boom tries to pop the Refresher Orb. Actually, no, it was 33 with the Refresher Shard, and they're just going to call GG. Crystallis is dead. Everyone on Mouz is dead. Yamich is going to fall as well before the throne does, and well, we're going to game 3, folks. You're not going to beat... As Pure, okay, well, it's gonna be blocked off by the shards here. Shield Crash coming in as well from Boom. Are you looking to turn this around though? Fighting into a Batrider level 1 with Napalm is not the brightest idea here, but Mouz are doing a fair amount of damage. There's a scream out from mid one. Everyone dropping low, but Yamich might be the one who ends up giving first blood. There's a disruption with a Sunstrike. It's gonna be Ari who gets first blood here onto Yamich, but Ari might fall in turn. Screen coming out, right click will take down the Batrider. Crystallis now trying to survive here. Battlehunger still taking him down, turns towards BZM but doesn't find him. Mid one gets himself a triple kill to start things off here. Whitemon also dropping low. Another Aphotic Shield, but Yamich is back from the dead, and Whitemon is gonna fall here. Mid one gets himself 4 kills to start off the game with. This mid matchup could not be any worse for BZM. He's playing Invoker into co-op, and on top of that, Midwell just got an ultra kill, but so he can trade a lot better, and so gets that move speed to kite. As okay, Boom once again with the shield crash turning towards Pure, but Pure's got a fat wand and he's gonna pop it. Yamich trying to TP out. Boom drops his bracer and pops the stick, but he might be in some trouble here. Swashbuckle coming back up in one, but I don't know if that's gonna get him enough distance. It's barely a centimeter. As boom, Sunstrike coming through. Oh, wait a second. Turns around with the shield crash, but Ari will find him, although he will die here. BZM unable to get anything off of that one. 12-6 in the mid lane. Treads done for Crystallis. Windlace flying out, and they're looking towards Celery here on the bug. Now, Tundra, they will get the banish, the disruptions there with the Sunstrike. That should be a kill going the way of 33, but Yamish has rotated over. 33 has a TP out if need be. Yamish does not have any way to cancel that. Neither does Whitemon. Whitemon getting chased so far out. 33 will TP out, and Whitemon might end up falling here. They're going to deny himself to the neutrals, perhaps. But it is buying a lot of time here with the disruption as well. I mean, he's even going to fall? No, he just TP's out. White of his spells. With the wand, that is. Up top, boom. Once you got flying out on the courier, just a TP. Not doing as well on the Pangolier up top. 15-0 compared to 34-14. And well, his game's gonna go even worse now with the pushback coming in from the Flame Break. Boom's gonna fall. Mid lane though, they're gonna be able to find BZM. Mid one's starting to snowball in this game. Celery comes over to the mid lane as well. They find the Shadow Demon. 33 rotates, snatches the shield rune away. Nazari perhaps looking to find Yamcha on the tusk, but Yamcha has found a crevice and he's hiding there. And it doesn't seem like the side of Tundra suspect a thing. Mid one no longer has the Sonic Wave, so it's going to be hard for him to defend that one. As mid lane, Ari, snowball out onto him. Yamich does connect. And mid one blinking in, another scream is there as the Fairy Fire, but 33 also waiting in the meantime. Celery, does he want to try and keep going? No, there's 21 charges on 33, so he's going to be fine here. Perhaps even going to find Celery out on the Pug. Now look at that slow coming in from the Battle Hunger. The Sunstrike doesn't make the Pugna go splat, but eventually 33 will beat him down with his own two fists up top. They are going to lose the Wisdom Shrine here. That is as rough as it gets for Boom. Being zoned away from the creep wave. Tundra know what's coming. 33 and Whitemon just going to gate up top. They're going to leave Ari here to the Wolves. Going to be found mid one. Not even taking the kill. Going to try and leave it for Crystallis. Crystallis will take it. Mid one still holding on to the Sonic Wave, however. Takes out the Helm Creep. Up top on the Courier, while Ari just trying to break any sort of gank attempt onto BZM's life in a defensive position. Boomed over the Diffusal Blade though, just gonna look to annoy Pure as... Oh no, Pure! He didn't take the borrow time, he's just gonna fall! Oi oi oi! Mid one gets the kill with the Dagon. 33. Well, Smokestar from the side of Tundra. They've had enough. They want to maybe try and find mid one, but mid one is holding on to an Amp Damage Rune. This one's not going to be that easy or straightforward. Did they see mid one on the ward? I don't think they did. Amp Damage is going to be popped. And they're going to see mid one now and instantly going in for the last one. But Yamich is there with the counter initiation. The punch and the snowball at the ready. Mid one holding on to the Sonic Wave will commit it now. It's only on to Ari, but they get the kill on the bat. Sunstrike coming through. It will find Yamich on the tusk. As mid one slowed down by the Battle Hunger. Pure turning his attention towards Celery though. And Celery probably going to be falling. There's the dunk from 33. As Tundra, they will find two for the price of one. Losing one support. Not the best Blink reveal. Nearly done with the S and Y, while the Abaddon just gonna pick up the Radiance now. 1k net worth lead here for the side of Tundra, but if they find Celery, it's gonna go up a notch. Another dunk here for 33. Tundra gonna turn their attention towards the mid tier 1. Tundra are here though. Well, most of them anyway. Pure's going to come in from the back line. 33 perhaps looking for an opening. He's going to spot out mid one. And well, there's the call with the help of the Tumbler Star with this. The Life Ring is going to keep him alive. Yamich in the meantime on the back line. Looking to find the Invoker, but there's a disruption. Mid one has to be careful. The Demonic Purge laid on top of him. He will be able to get away, however. And a nice three-man call once again from 33. They'll be able to find Celery off of the back of that one. Boom needs to get away. There's the counter. Helix starts coming through. The axe twirls like a ballerina, but it's not enough. Crystallis has found himself a triple kill. Buyback from Yamich, just there for moral support. But Crystallis says, I've spent time with Puppy. He had a machete. And I didn't even need moral support then. So he gets a triple kill. BZM has to be careful. Oh, Yamich blinking forward, sees the Invoker. The Invoker is gonna fall as well. Mid one gets himself a kill. He has to be careful. Smokes out from the side of Mouz. Yamich has the blink. Now he could be in some trouble. They're just gonna go straight for the Batrider. Tag team with the Swashbuckler. He's gonna try and deny himself. Won't succeed. Celery gets the kill with a right click of all things. Well, there's the Aegis expiring here. 33 Blink Dagger at the ready from him. BZM's got the Aghanim Scepter. They can make the Invoker go splat. There's the Lasso to start things off. Atos laid out as well. Meteor coming through. Demonic Purge. They're gonna finally get on top of the Chrysalis Axe. The Chrysalis Troll and take him down. Dunk not even used, as now Mouz on full retreat. But mid one though, sticking around. Perhaps looking towards Ari, but the pipe keeps him alive. And now 33 is going to find Mo. Yamich dropping low. Mid one, where did he go off to? He blinks away. Just looking to get out of here. Blink, TP out, should be fine. Notice is being taken, but they're probably not going to be able to find him here. Mid one, blinking forward, has the gem. As Ari, he's going to be found by the Tusk. He's going to be dead meat. Mid one. Not the one to get the kill, it's actually Yamich. Mid lane, however, they've caught out Chrysalis here. No way of surviving this with the calls out, and they even found Yamich. Couldn't get the snowball save off. BZM finds a double kill with the Cataclysm. Finally, Tundra gets something. Spear, he was starting to fall behind, but that kill's going to catch him. But in the meantime, looking for a Shiva's Guard. Well, he has it. Boom actually going to go in with the Rolling Thunder. They're going to try and pop the borrowed time here, and it is going to be the case. Pure no longer has the ultimate at the ready. Yule Scepter coming out though, and he's not going to be able to blink out. They're going to be able to find the abandoned Tundra. Abandoned ship. No one's there to help him out. Whitemon TP'd bottom, so Pure ends up dropping. Oh, Octarine code on for 33. Okay, that's a little fancy. Mid lane though, another lasso, this time out onto the Pangolier. He's got the roll up, but it's not enough. The dunk is there from 33. In fact, roll up was not even used. Not pressed. As Yamich shows a Forge Spirit who's boss. It's clear that would be used 33. He does see him, but does not go in. Doesn't know where the Tusk is. Gonna bide his time. Now the call comes through. Yamich is there, but he's not going in just yet. He's gonna let Chrysalis deal with it himself. He's a big boy. He's got an Aghanim Scepter. It's 33. Gonna jump back in with the call here in a moment. It's actually out on both the supports. Cataclysm's gonna come through. The supports go splat. Chrysalis still surviving, however. Has the ultimate at the ready. Doesn't pop it just yet though, but the buybacks are there. 3 buybacks from Mouz. That is huge. Boom coming back, Celery and Yamich coming back, and now Mouz feel compelled to make a play. PZM running around in Coast Walk, but Midman's on the low ground. He's not going to see him. PZM makes it to the trees and TP's out. 33 is here though. And in fact, they're going to try and turn this around onto mid one. Cataclysm's out along with the goal. They're going to get the gem. They're going to get mid one. Huge kill going the way of Tundra. So they get the Queen of Pain. Actually, but out the Aghanim shot on the troll. That's okay. Well, there's the lasso, but the Lotus Orb actually reflects it back. What a perfect Lotus coming in from the side of Mouz. Sonic Wave laid out. They will find the Batrider, as now Mouz looking for more. But they have no Rolling Thunder, no Sonic Wave. On cooldown for at least 70 seconds. 33 looking to go back in for the call, but goes completely wide. There's the Glide Feed along with the Cataclysm. It's going to connect onto Celery, but Chrysalis with the BKB turning his attention towards the Axe. Yamich with the Snowball going in. They're still controlling up this Chrysalis Troll Warlord, who's completely out of mana now. Midone goes in trying to save his life with the Shiva's Guard, but it's not enough, and Tundra turning this around. Mouz in some trouble. Midone's going to fall. The Troll's dead. Boom with the roll-up trying to live as Pure with the tip out onto BZM. He's indeed responsible for carrying this fight. It's 5 dead on the side of Mouz, excuse me. And Chrysalis gonna be buying back here. This is as rough as it gets. Pure gonna go right away into Celery. Meanwhile, Lasso's out. They found Chrysalis on the Troll Warlord. They need to keep this guy alive. But in the meantime, the backline's completely obliterated thanks to 33. Chrysalis now with the Battletrons trying to do something, trying to get any damage out, but there's still an Aegis on Pure. Everyone on Tundra still relatively healthy, and if that wasn't enough, they've got buybacks as well, as Chrysalis will die. That should be the game here, as it's only Mid-1 surviving. Boom coming back up in 9, but I'm not too sure if he can do much. Tips out onto the BZM Invoker. The game started off really well for Mid-1, but he couldn't keep the ball rolling, and now Pure on top of him with that Bloodthorn, although Mid-1 surviving. Boom in the meantime just been left all alone on the back line. He cannot provide the damage to take down the Axe. We'll find the Lincoln Sphere. Again playing into Mega Creeps on the side of Mouz. 20k network deficit, and Ari's gonna find one with the lasso. It's Yamish. Call is gonna be there. There's the dunk. No buyback on the Tusk, dead for 48 seconds. Celery soon to be next. Sonic Wave being forced to commit. He will use it, but Pure's got the borrowed time. Standing his ground now, turning around with the Bloodthorn. No more Lotus Orb at the ready for Celery, so he's gonna fall. That's Gem hitting the deck and potentially game, as it's only Boom and Mid-1 still standing strong. And Pure, he knows he secured a spot in the grand finals. He's dropping the chat wheels. BZM's completely out of mana, but he's sticking around here. Has enough to cast the Alacrity. Boom with the 4-man shield crash, actually somehow getting out of that situation alive. But the throne, well, that's a whole different story. Mid-1 gonna go in. Shiva's got Sonic Wave. He does take out Ari. But Pure's gonna turn his attention towards the base, and the double G's get dropped. Mouz's journey, although impressive, will come to an end. It's Tundra who secure themselves a spot in the grand finals.